Welcome to English Story Vault, where you can level up your English. Here, our method is learning through stories that are slow, clear, and enjoyable. Just listen, relax, and let the journey begin. 1. In introduction, Donald Trump is once again president, marking a new era for the country. The Trump family, renowned for their extensive business empire of hotels and properties, possesses a landmark building in New York City. One day, the family gathered at this very building to make a significant announcement. One that came as a surprise to many. They revealed the launch of a new company, a venture distinct from their previous businesses. This new company would operate in the telecommunications industry. The company's name is Trump Mobile. Its purpose is to sell a new smartphone and an accompanying mobile service plan. A phone service enables users to make calls, send messages, and access the internet, for which people typically pay a monthly fee. The Trump family aims to offer this phone and service directly to the American people. They have a grand strategy for this endeavor, a plan designed to mark their entry into the world of technology. This represents a new direction for the Trump brand. While they are famous for real estate and hospitality, they now aspire to be known for technology as well. This book chronicles the story of their ambitious plan. It is the story of Trump Mobile. Beginning with the announcement in New York City and following the company as it attempts to market its phone and service, it details the challenges they encounter and reveals whether their plan ultimately succeeds. Their core idea is to present a fresh alternative to the American public. They intend to compete with established phone and service providers in America's vast mobile market, which is already crowded with many existing companies, therefore launching Trump Mobile presents a formidable challenge. The Trump family is confident that many people will be eager to purchase their phone and subscribe to their service. And this announcement was their way of introducing their new business to the world. This marks the beginning of a new chapter for them. It is the story of their plan to sell a new phone and service to the American people. The new phone has a name, the T1. The family made a distinct promise regarding the T1 phone, stating it will be manufactured in America. This means that workers within the United States will assemble the device. Manufacturing phones in America is uncommon today. As most are produced in other countries, the family emphasized their commitment to having American workers build the T1 phone as a central pillar of their plan. The T1 will be available for purchase soon, with a launch scheduled for September. Alongside the phone, a customer needs a service plan. The family has a strategy for this as well, called Trump Mobile Service, which has a monthly cost. The price is set at $47.45. This specific price point may hold a special significance. It's possibly linked to the president's term in office. This is the recurring monthly fee. The Trump Mobile plan offers more than just standard calling and texting. It includes valuable extra features. One such service is telemedicine, which allows you to consult with a doctor using your phone. You can ask medical questions or receive advice without leaving your home, providing on-demand access to a physician. Another included service is roadside assistance. If your vehicle experiences a problem while you are driving, such as a flat tire or a breakdown, you can call for help. Someone will be dispatched to assist with your car, offering peace of mind to drivers. The plan also features unlimited international texting to 100 different countries, helping you stay connected with friends and family worldwide. The company aims to provide excellent customer support. They will have support staff located in call centers within the United States. This ensures that when you need assistance, you will speak with someone who works in America. In summary, the T1 phone and Trump Mobile service offer a compelling package. A phone made in America and a monthly plan for $47.45 that includes telemedicine, roadside assistance, international texting, US-based customer support. This is their comprehensive offer. 3. The family's big idea. Donald Trump Jr. spoke about the new phone company, explaining the family's motivation for starting it, stated that many people are dissatisfied with their current mobile providers, feeling that these large corporations do not listen to their concerns or provide adequate service. Customers, they find prices too high or customer support difficult to deal with. They are seeking something different a company that better understands their needs. Mr. Trump Jr. explained that his family recognized this widespread frustration and saw an opportunity. They decided to create Trump Mobile to offer a new, superior choice for these consumers. Their goal was to serve the people who felt neglected by other companies by providing them with a distinct alternative. This new venture into telecommunications is a significant step for the family. For many years, their primary reputation was built on other businesses. They constructed towering skyscrapers, operated numerous hotels, and managed prestigious golf courses. These were their core enterprises for a long time. But now, the family is diversifying into the technology sector, a new arena for them. While they have had minor involvements in technology before, such as digital media ventures, launching a mobile phone company is a much more substantial undertaking. Trump Mobile is the centerpiece of this new strategy the family is leveraging their globally recognized name to establish a foothold in the technology industry. They aim to make the Trump brand as famous in tech as it is in real estate. They want to demonstrate their capability to build a successful phone company, adding a new chapter to the Trump story and the brand's legacy. They believe a large segment of the population desires a company like Trump Mobile, one that feels different from the impersonal, massive corporations that dominate the market. They think people are looking for a company they can feel good about supporting. This conviction is the primary driver behind their decision to launch the business now. The family is confident that the timing is right to introduce a new phone company, believing a significant number of consumers are actively searching for an alternative. They are determined to bring their brand and vision to the mobile market in a major way. Mr. Trump Jr. elaborated that the project is about more than just selling phones and service plans. It's about creating something new for people who feel overlooked by the industry giants. It's about connecting with a customer base that wants a different kind of provider and proving that the Trump brand can thrive in the competitive field of technology and telecommunications. This move signals that the family is evolving and expanding its business horizons. They are not merely repeating past successes, but are looking toward the future and embracing new challenges. Trump Mobile is one of their most ambitious and important new ventures, and they hope many people will embrace their idea and join them. They aim to build a strong, lasting presence in this new business sector. This is their grand plan for the future. Pivotal new chapter for the family and their enterprises. The mobile phone industry in the United States is notoriously difficult. It is a challenging environment for any new company to enter and grow. The market is saturated with existing phones and services, and a few dominant corporations control nearly the entire landscape. The two biggest names in smartphones, Apple and Samsung, sell the vast majority of devices that people buy, moving millions of units annually. Most of these phones are not manufactured in the United States. They are produced in countries like China, South Korea, India, and Vietnam. Domestic phone manufacturing is challenging due to high costs and the complex logistics of sourcing the many small components, which often come from various locations around the globe. The market for mobile service is equally formidable. Three colossal companies, Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile, dominate the business. They own the networks that phones rely on for calls and internet access. Together, these three providers control over 95% of the entire market, serving tens of millions of customers and maintaining vast infrastructure networks of towers and systems across the country. Starting a new phone company in a new service means going head-to-head with these powerful incumbents. Trump Mobile's plan to sell a phone made in America and offer a new service plan is a very ambitious challenge. Manufacturing phones domestically at a competitive price is difficult. Building a new network or leasing access from an existing one while trying to lure customers away from the big three is also incredibly hard. The market is fiercely competitive, and customers tend to stay with familiar providers. Convincing them to switch is no simple task. The Trump family's new company faces a significant test. Can they successfully manufacture a phone in the United States? Can they offer a service that people want to adopt? Can they capture market share from companies that already serve nearly everyone? This industry is known for being unforgiving. Many have tried to compete with the major players and failed. Trump Mobile is now entering this demanding market with its new phone and service plan. It will need to be uniquely different and resilient to succeed. Following its launch, Trump Mobile began selling its phone and service, and news of the company spread quickly. The announcement was met with enthusiasm from a segment of the population who were eager to become the first customers. For these individuals, this was more than just a new phone. It was a statement of support. They were drawn to the companies. Naaman believed in the principles behind it, feeling that this was a brand created for them. They were excited to purchase a product from this new venture. Prospective customers flocked to the company's website to examine the new T1 phone, priced at $499. They also reviewed the details of the monthly service plan, which cost $47.45 per month. Some noted the potential significance of the numbers in the monthly price, recognizing them as a nod to the president's terms in office. The website outlined the service's features, including telemedicine for health consultations, roadside assistance for vehicle problems, and complimentary international messaging to numerous countries. The first wave of customers eagerly clicked the buy button, entered their information, and awaited the arrival of their new phones. When the packages were delivered, it was a moment of excitement. For them, unboxing the phone felt significant. It's like receiving a special gift. Acquiring the Trump Mobile phone and service was a landmark event for these early adopters. It was not merely a piece of technology, but a symbol of their identity and values. They felt they were participating in something important and were proud to be among the first customers. They shared news of their new phone and service with friends and family, ready to put it to use. 6. First problems appear. Starting a new company is invariably difficult, a reality Trump Mobile quickly discovered. After the initial excitement of the launch, the hard work began. And it wasn't long before the first problems emerged. Major challenge was the commitment to manufacturing the phones in America. The company had promised that the devices would be built in the United States. But modern smartphones require numerous small components, most of which are not sourced domestically. Procuring these parts from distant countries proved to be a logistical hurdle, slowing down the assembly process and making it difficult to produce enough phones to meet initial demand. Building phones in America was proving to be more complex than anticipated. Another problem surfaced with the service itself. While many early adopters were quick to purchase the new phone and subscribe to the plan, some of these first customers soon began reporting issues. Through calls and messages, they complained that their phones were not always reliable. Call quality was sometimes unclear, or calls would drop unexpectedly, and the mobile internet connection was often slow. The special services bundled with the plan also experienced occasional glitches. These performance issues led to dissatisfaction among the first wave of customers, which is a serious problem for any new company. A new venture relies on positive word of mouth and customer retention to grow. If the initial user experience is poor, it can damage the company's reputation from the start. Trump Mobile had to listen carefully to these complaints and work swiftly to diagnose and resolve the problems. Addressing these early issues became a critical priority. The company had to focus its efforts on two main fronts: streamlining the manufacturing and supply chain to resolve phone production delays, and fixing the service-related problems for its customers. It was a significant test for the new business. The team at Trump Mobile dedicated considerable time to finding solutions. They worked to improve the process of sourcing parts and assembling phones while simultaneously trying to enhance the network stability and ensure the special services functioned correctly. These initial difficulties demonstrated the immense complexity of the mobile phone business, where countless elements, from hardware manufacturing to network stability, must work together seamlessly. Trump Mobile was learning that this was a far greater challenge than they had foreseen. The first few months were a trying period for the company, with the team working daily to fix emerging problems. Their focus was on increasing phone production and improving the service quality for their first customers. These were not minor setbacks. They were significant challenges that required immediate and effective solutions. The future of Trump Mobile depended on how well they could navigate these issues and prove they could manage the intricate operations of making phones and running a mobile network. For the Trump family, This new venture was a clear sign that the road ahead would demand immense effort and expert problem solving. The Big Test, a massive event, was held in a large city, drawing a huge crowd of supporters. Within the crowd, many attendees proudly carried their new Trump mobile phones, happy to be part of the new company. As the event commenced, people naturally wanted to share the moment. They began taking photos and videos, sending messages to friends and family, and trying to make calls. With so many people attempting to use their phones simultaneously in a concentrated area, the Trump mobile network faced its first major stress test. A mobile network functions like a highway for phone signals. When too many cars clog a highway, traffic slows to a crawl. Similarly, when too many devices try to access a network at once, it can become congested, leading to slow performance or a complete loss of service. So, how did the Trump mobile network perform under this intense pressure? The results were mixed. Some users found their phones worked perfectly. They were able to make calls, send texts, and browse the internet without any issues. These customers were delighted with their new service. However, for other users, the experience was not as smooth. Their phones became sluggish. Messages were delayed, and placing a call was difficult. Some found they couldn't connect to the internet at all. These individuals felt frustrated and let down by their new service. The company monitored this real-world test closely. They needed to see if their network was robust enough to handle high-density usage. The event provided critical data, highlighting both the network's strengths and its weaknesses. For the people in attendance, it was a tangible experience of the new service. Some felt proud and satisfied, while others felt disappointed. The Big Test offered a clear, unfiltered look at the capabilities and limitations of the new Trump mobile network under pressure. 8. The lesson at the end. This concludes the story of Trump Mobile. The company began with an ambitious idea: to sell a new phone, T1, and an accompanying service plan to the American people. The family pledged that the phone would be made in the United States and offered a unique plan with extra benefits, like roadside assistance and telemedicine. Their goal was to appeal to consumers who were dissatisfied with the major phone companies. This venture was a significant new step for the Trump family into the technology sector. However, launching a new phone company is an incredibly difficult task. The U.S. market is dominated by a few corporate giants. Apple and Samsung control nearly all smartphone sales, while three large carriers command the vast majority of the mobile network business. Competing with these established players is a monumental challenge. Trump Mobile encountered numerous obstacles. Sourcing parts to build phones in America proved to be a complex and difficult process. Some of the first customers experienced problems with their service quality. The Big Test at the large event highlighted the network's struggle to perform under high-density usage. So what was the final outcome? Did Trump Mobile succeed? The path was not easy. The company did attract a base of customers, many of whom felt a strong sense of loyalty to the brand and wanted to show their support. However, brand loyalty alone was not enough to transform the company into a market leader. Competing with businesses that have operated for decades and possess massive established networks is a formidable challenge. The promise of making phones in America was also hard to fulfill due to high costs and logistical complexities. The story of Trump Mobile offers an important lesson. A famous name can provide a powerful launchpad for a new business, attracting initial customers and media attention. But to achieve long-term success in a highly competitive market, a company needs much more. It requires robust technology, a reliable network, and the agility to solve problems effectively. The narrative illustrates the dynamic between a powerful brand attempting to enter a new market and the fundamental needs of consumers. The ultimate lesson is that the world of mobile telecommunications is an extremely difficult industry to break into. The venture served as a demanding test for the Trump family's new business concept. Revealing the harsh realities of competing in today's tough market,